Hello everyone, Xerophobus here. So today we're going to be reviewing Prime Moments Van Basten. Okay, so just looking at Basten's card, it looks good. Like his finishing is 98. You can't complain about that. His pace is decent. His passing is okay. It's good, nothing amazing. Dribbling for how tall he is, 91 dribbling is absolutely amazing. And his physical is 77. Now, I've used Van Basten before, and I already know there's going to be, I wouldn't say an issue, but there's that 77 is a little bit of a lie. We'll get on to that now in a minute. But as I said, we expect him to have good plays, to be clinical, good passing, insane dribbling, and good physical. Now, in terms of cheaper alternatives, there isn't really a cheaper alternative bar his prime and maybe like his middle and his baby. His card is very rare in the sense that it has such high finishing and every other stat is decent. Nothing's absolutely amazing. Like if you want, maybe you could look at a 91 Icardi, but then again, you know, his passing is a little bit shitter than Van Basten's. So it's very hard to give a cheaper alternative. Icardi from like the similar stats point of view, but player wise in terms of dribbling, they're not even close. Okay, so just looking at his stats, so as I said, the problem with his physical is the fact that his aggression is super low. Now, his strength is 85, so like I've used Van Basten before, and the one thing that I've always wanted to improve more than anything was his passing, because his long passing is 67, which is a bit crap. His balance is 75, which isn't too bad considering he has like 96 ball control. So what I've done today is I just put a engine chemistry stall on just to increase his pace a little bit, increase his passing, and increase his dribbling. The strength issue I'm not too worried about because he is tall and I have used him in previous FIFA, so I know he can hold up the ball decently, not amazingly. So I just wanted to focus on the stats where we can just improve him in such an aspect that he would just destroy defenders. This is the team again. So Van Basten only played a striker. I didn't play him anywhere else. I wouldn't particularly want him playing anywhere else anyway. I wouldn't play him out wide. He's not fast enough to play out wide. I wouldn't play him a cam because he's a little bit... Well, you could play him a cam, but he's not... He's not quick enough off the mark, and I wouldn't trust him enough. Like I always have like a Perisic or a Neymar or like a George Best, or there's another player that I'll be uploading soon who is very good at a cam also. But I just wouldn't have Van Basten there. So this is played into a 4-2-3-1 with Van Basten as striker. Okay, so just getting into the clips. Van Basten is good. He is very good. The only thing that kind of worries me is his passing isn't very good. Like it's okay. It's nothing amazing. There's times where he just fucks up the smallest passes, but he can finish. He can finish really well. Every chance that I gave him, he finished. So I can't complain on that front. Pace wise, he is fast. He's not electric fast though. I wouldn't be betting on him in any sort of, you know, race in on goal. Like a lot of the work was done by Hullard and George Best in these games. So if you're still using players like of average or a little bit above average quality, it's going to be a little bit of difficulty. His heading is good. I wouldn't consider it consistent though. There's times where he wins headers and other times he doesn't, so I wouldn't consider that very consistent. Other than that though, his dribbling very good. Strength is decent, nothing amazing. So he's good, but I just don't think he's amazing. And you'll see that going through the stats now. So it gets an 8.3 in the weighted average, but based off opinion, it gets like an 8 out of 10. We'll go through it now just so I can explain myself, but it's a bit all over the place. Okay, so pace-wise, 8.5 out of 10. As I said, he is quick. He's just not like electric quick. I wouldn't be betting on him if he's running in on goal. Shooting, 10 out of 10. He finishes everything. Like even with his 4-star weak foot, he finishes absolutely fucking everything. Dribbling, 9 out of 10 for how tall he is as well. His dribbling was absolutely excellent. Now, this might be down to me putting the engine card on him, which was improved in terms of his balance, but very good in that aspect. Strength is an 8 out of 10. Now, his strength is decent, but the only thing I'm going to say is there's times where I use LT, like I use LT a lot when I'm trying to fucking like draw players in and send the ball out wide or play someone in. Because there's so many people that are just like pressing, always press up and I leave space in behind. It's hit and miss with him. And like there's times where he can hold off like fucking Van Dijk, and then the next time Van Dijk will fuck him off the ball. It's just down to his aggression. But like strength wise, if you're running down the wing and using LT with him, he's fucking great in that aspect. Passing a 7 out of 10. Like as I said, his passing is nothing special. It can be very frustrating at times. I wouldn't be depending on him to get loads of assists if you're gonna play a striker in that sense. Like sometimes, like I use my strikers to hold up the ball, so they usually get quite a lot of assists or play people in. So in that aspect, Van Basten's a bit, yeah. So he is FUT Champs ready, but I just don't think he's worth it. I really don't. Like you're paying 1.2 million to 1.3 million tradable. I don't know how much his SPC is off the top of my head, but like I don't see him used in Ultimate Team because a lot of people now are just playing for fun, and also people want fast strikers, good in the ball, can finish, basically can do everything, can pass the ball, can hold people up, can dribble, can shoot, you know. And Van Basten, he can do it in certain aspects, but he can't do it in others. So I just feel there's better options out there. Like I'm gonna be doing Kluivert's review on stream later today, and I have a feeling that Kluivert is gonna be way fucking better than Van Basten, and that's a 92 card, I believe. So I just don't think it's worth it, lads. So that's the end of the review. Apologies if if people are gonna be like, oh yeah, well he's good for me. I just don't think he's worth it. Like I am still poor even at this stage again because I didn't play for like 2 months straight. He's not good enough. I don't think he's good enough. So that's the end of this review. So with the way things are going, I think, just let me have a look at the poll again here. Yeah, so you've asked for Henry next and then Best, and then I'll do Eusebio, Kluivert, and then Cruyff, and then I don't know whether to do Maldini because like only one person voted for it. I still have like Zanetti and Del Piero and Bergkamp to do, which I'm probably going to do as well today to get them out of the way. But just let me know what you think and which ones you want in terms of Zanetti, Del Piero, or Bergkamp. I'll put up a poll for that during the week when I get the other ones done. But for now, just let me know in the comments what you would like. Anyway, cheers for watching.